What is up, my fellow alchemists? What it do, what it does, what it is, but forget what it was. You feel me? How are y'all doing, man? Hey, y'all already know what we on. Y'all already know what we on. Welcome to episode 5 of Motor Vehicle Perspectives MVP. Hey, y'all been going crazy. I just want to say that, bro, y'all been going crazy on these views. Y'all been going crazy on these likes. I appreciate every last one of y'all that have been watching, you know, shouting me out on Instagram, just being very, very supportive and loving. And bro, like I said, my heart is just filled with gratitude. So I do want to, you know, take a moment to thank everybody. Yo, if you are new here, welcome, my fellow alchemist. Welcome. My name is Rose the Alchemist, if you don't know that already. And I'm here. I'm here to bring y'all another episode of Motor Vehicle Perspectives. So go ahead, lock in, and let's see what we got to talk about today. All right, y'all. So today's episode is titled, Take What You Can Get Out of Life. Take what you can get out of your life, okay? Seriously. It's gonna be short and sweet, but we're gonna hit some very, very high points. And we're just gonna get right into it, y'all. Bro, take what you can get out of your life. Everybody is given the same amount of hours in a day, 24 hours. The same amount of days in a week, 7 days. The same amount of weeks in a month, 4 weeks, give or take. The same amount of months in a year, 12 months. The same amount of days in a year, 365 days, or 366, you know, for this year. I could go on and on. Take what you can get out of this life. Maximize your life as much as you possibly can. Yes, I do recognize everybody is not handed the same starting point. Everybody is not given the same slate. Everybody is not handed the same opportunities off rip. You feel me? But it is your duty. It is your duty to get you where you want to be. It is your duty to get you where you want to be, bro. One thing I have really, really paid attention to with human beings, one thing I have noticed with human beings is ego is the biggest destroyer. It's the biggest setback and destiny destroyer. People get locked in their egos. People get locked in on what they think they deserve, who owes them what, you know what I'm saying, being entitled and all that. And then forget that nobody owes you a single thing. Nobody owes you a single thing. If you want it bad enough, you will go get it. You will lock in with the people that you need to lock in with. You'll make connections. You'll serve in seasons that you need to serve. You'll listen in seasons you need to listen to. You'll talk in seasons you need to talk in. But one thing I have realized is ego is the biggest setback. Minimize your ego. Minimize your ego so you can maximize who your higher self is supposed to be. Seriously. We all have, you know, expectations. Don't get me wrong. Everybody has expectations. Everybody has, you know, what you think you deserve. And there's nothing wrong with believing that you deserve this, that, and the third. But where it becomes a problem is when you become entitled and you think that somebody owes you something. That's when it becomes a problem. When you think that, man, I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to talk to them. I don't got to shake hands with them. I don't got to serve them. Who I look like picking up trash? What I look like cleaning up this bathroom? What I look like doing this? What I look like, you know what I'm saying, serving this person? No, to be served, you have to serve. That's how it go. To be served, you have got to serve. To be at the top, you got to know what it feels like to be at the bottom. And even when you at the top, don't disrespect nobody who's below you. Don't disrespect nobody who's below you, because, bro, you never know when the roles will flip. You never know when the roles will flip. Seriously, the person who is last today may be first tomorrow. The person who's at the bottom today could be at the top tomorrow. That's one thing that my mom always told me and my siblings growing up. Don't ever treat nobody different because of the position you find them in. And it's something that I've been very, very, like, that clicked with me. It clicked with me. Be careful how you treat people where you find them at. because you never know where you'll see them tomorrow. Especially like during, like, when I was in school, you know what I'm saying, middle school, high school, you know what I'm saying, kids used to treat the janitors like crap. Kids used to treat the lunch ladies like crap because they thought, oh man, I ain't gotta respect you, you ain't nobody. Be careful. My mom always told me, be careful how you treat somebody that you feel is less than, or that you feel is not at the highest position. You never know who's gonna be the next CEO. Everybody gotta start somewhere. Everybody ain't handing no silver spoon. You feel me? Everybody. And then also it goes back to socializing in middle school and high school, even elementary school. Just because a kid come in looking a certain way and you think, oh, you wear the same shoes every day. Oh, you wear the same clothes every week. Oh, this, that, and the third. Because I ain't gonna lie. Like when I was in middle school, not gonna lie, I heard that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I heard that a lot. Dang, bro, you always wearing the same stuff. Be careful. Be careful. Because you never know. You might find somebody like that at the low grade. You might find somebody like that, you know, when they're a child, not doing too well because they're leaning on their parents' money. Their parents might not be doing too well. You may think you better than them then. 10 years later, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, you know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry, Oprah. You know what I'm saying? Taraji P. Henson. You don't know. Lil Baby, J. Cole. You do not know who is the next star. Be careful how you treat people where you find them at. And don't make no excuses about, oh, my life is so hard and this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third. Everybody has a plate that's handed to them that they didn't ask for. That's why you got to take what you can get out of your life and alchemize that. Alchemize it and make it into what you want it to be. I heard this one saying on, I saw it on a post on Instagram. It was like, I didn't come from a rich family, but a rich family would come from me. I didn't come from a healed family, but a healed family would come from me. Everybody don't start off with the best results. Everybody does not start off like that. So guys, let's be very, very cautious of how we are looking at our life, what we're speaking out into our lives, how we are analyzing our experiences and who we're coming into contact with and how we're treating those people. Because like I said, you don't know what tomorrow brings. Just because you cannot base tomorrow off of what today looked like. Sometimes you can, because the choices you make today do have an impact on tomorrow. But in the same sense, you cannot base today. You cannot base tomorrow on how today looked. You can't. You cannot. Another thing, guys, we have got to stop blaming people and circumstances for our outcome. Yes, I totally understand that some people have been put in situations that basically somebody put their thumb on them, did not allow them to grow, did not allow them to you know, flourish in a certain season. But when you come up out that season, don't let that season stop you from your next season. Do not let somebody else's demise on you stop you from your blessings in another season. Don't do that, because that is giving them more satisfaction than they truly deserve. It's one thing for somebody to stop you in one season, but then you allow them to stop you in more seasons to come. Nah, you're greater than that. You're greater than that. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to make it out of a season that brought you down and then alchemize the next season and make that season bring you up. You owe it to yourself for real. You do. You definitely do, guys. Another point. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Seriously, guys, I'm trying to tell y'all something. And what I'm telling y'all, I'm literally talking to myself, because I struggle with this too. I'm not gonna lie. I struggle with being like so shy that I just clam up. Maybe so shy, so afraid of the answer, the outcome, that never mind, I ain't gonna ask. I'm gonna just do it myself. I can do it myself. I can handle it myself. I'm good. And I got firstborn syndrome. I'm not gonna lie. Firstborn syndrome really makes you excuse me, it kind of makes you obsessively independent. Truly, it makes you obsessively independent when you're used to kind of handling things and being the person that's like, you know, the go-to person, and you're used to like just being a leader. You're used to being a leader. You feel as though that, okay, I shouldn't ask nobody for help. I should be able to handle this. But no, nothing great is done all alone. Nothing supreme, nothing fantastic, spectacular, revolutionary, nothing that is that high in weight is done alone. You need people. You need your fellow human beings. You need your fellow alchemists out there. Because the reason why we're put on this earth, and I know I said this in the last video, the reason why we are put on this earth is to help each other. What is the essence of having all these people around you if you cannot make use of any of them? What's the essence? Literally, what is the essence? Think about that. We're put on this earth with billions of people. And thank God for social media. Thank God for newer ways to, you know, connect with people that are in different countries, different cities, different states, all that. Thank God for that, because now it's made networking, and it's made, you know, it's made access to information so much more tangible. So much more tangible. Use it. Use it, fellow alchemists. There is no need for you to struggle by yourself. There is no need for you to be doing this thing called life by yourself. No, use it. Yes, I understand it is hard sometimes putting yourself out there, because sometimes it ain't the best people out there in the world sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Some people tend to take advantage of people when they're in need. Some people tend to take advantage of people when they see them at a low point, when they see them at a very vulnerable state. But do not allow your past experiences to keep you from receiving the blessings that are set for you in your future through other people. Do not base your past experiences with other people, your past traumas with other people, keep you from actually receiving newer experiences with people who actually have your best interests at heart. Don't let that happen. Do not let that happen to yourself. Heal from what you've been through. Definitely acknowledge the pain that you have experienced, but then get back up in the game. Dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, y'all. Seriously. And I promise you, I ain't telling you nothing I ain't telling myself. I'm not giving you advice that I'm not trying to learn how to take myself. I promise you that. I promise you that. Along with that too, y'all. Along with that, y'all, I will say, as you're receiving advice from people and as you're asking people for help and all of that, and, you know, just trying to get information, do vet the information, because everybody ain't no expert. Matter of fact, I might just dare to say nobody's an expert. We're all just going off of what we are experiencing and reporting back our own perspectives. That is not expertise. That is not expertise. That is different perspectives that are being reported back from somebody else's standpoint. So do vet the information that you're receiving. Don't just jump in the water when it's boiling hot because somebody said that's the best thing for you to do, for you to have the best skin or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing examples out there. Don't just go jump off a cliff because somebody said, bro, when I jumped off a cliff, I winded up surviving. And so you think, oh, okay, well, if he survived the cliff, I'm gonna survive the cliff, so I'm about to go ahead and go and jump. No. Vet the information that you are receiving before you just do it. Listen to your heart, listen to your gut. Go to God about it too. You know what I'm saying? You may get advice from somebody that sounds great, and then take it to God and ask God, like, yo, God, you know, this, that, and the third, I'm, you know, trying to see, is this the best move for me? This person has brought this information to me. I feel like it's a good move, but what do you think? Or go to whoever your higher source is and ask them, you know, what do they think about it? Seriously, because like I said, every information ain't the best information out there. Well, I mean, along with social media being such a great, you know, a great attribute to life, it can also be a downfall if you listen to everything that people put on social media. Because, not like I said, nobody's an expert. We're all reporting back our experiences from certain things. That's it. So, like I said, be very, very careful who you listening to, but also don't never judge a book by its cover. A homeless person could give you $1 million worth of game. $1 billion worth of game. A homeless person, yeah, they may have, you know, went through something in life that has put them at their lowest point, but that does not discredit their intelligence. That does not discredit their, you know, their cognitive level or skill. So please never judge a book by its cover. And last but not least, my fellow alchemists, smile. Smile through this life, man. Smile as you're walking through life. Smile. Smile, 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 smile. Do not let life's experiences keep you, you know, boxed in and harden your heart and make you feel like ain't no more hope. Ain't no more hope. Do not let life's experiences rob you of your beautiful smile. I promise you things will get better. If you're going through something out there right now, if you're listening to this and you're going through something that is traumatic and you're just like, you don't even know if you're going to be able to get back up from this, let me be the first to tell you. If I'm not the first to tell you, let me be another voice that will tell you, you are going to make it. You are going to make it. There is a reason why you're going through what you're going through. And the minute you learn that lesson, everything changes. It will be like a Claritin D commercial. I don't know if you've ever seen a Claritin D commercial where at first it's like a blur. And then they peel back that blur and you can see so clearly. So I promise you, if you are currently going through something right now that you don't think that you're going to make it from, let me be the one to tell you, you're going to make it. And then what you learn from this, you will teach somebody else so they can make it. Y'all, my camera cut off. My bad, my camera cut off. They ain't want me to say what I'm about to say. That's what it was. Enemy didn't want me to tell you. That's how I know what I'm about to tell you what I'm telling you is important, and you need to hear this. We're all gonna go through things in this life that we're gonna think, oh man, ain't no hope. Ain't no hope. Ain't no way I'm making it out of this one. But let me be the one to tell you, you will. And when you make it out, you're gonna go tell somebody else about it. You're gonna be a voice that is going to encourage somebody else through some hard times. So don't ever think that you are stuck in something for the rest of your life. Nobody's ever stuck. The good thing about life's experiences is nothing's permanent. That's the good thing. Sometimes it's sad because it's like, dang, I really want this season to last forever. But then you be grateful when you're going through a hard season. You like, you know what? Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing is permanent outside of God. And the guarantee that he's going to make sure you are taken care of as long as you believe that. As long as you have faith in that, he's going to make sure you're taken care of. Whatever you're going through, and like I said, I don't know what you're going through. I'm not going to speak, you know, so heavily on knowing what you're going through. I don't know what you're going through, but I do know you're going to make it out. You're going to make it out. The minute you learn the lesson that you're learning from this season that you're currently in, everything changes. So hold on tight. Keep going, my fellow alchemists. Y'all, it's 2024. It's 2024, so y'all, and it's still the beginning. It's still the beginning. We still have, what, 10 more months to go? About a little shy of 10 months, 10 months to go. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep believing. Keep having hope. Keep dreaming. Keep seeing yourself where you want yourself to be. Because as long as you can see it up here, you can alchemize it out here. You can make it happen out here. I promise you that. I promise you that. And what I'm telling you, I'm telling myself. I'm telling myself. Sometimes I get weary. Sometimes I get like, you know, a little lost in my thoughts. Like, man, am I really seeing? Am I seeing the reality that I want, or is this all just delusion? And then a nice little soft voice kicks in my head and says, nah, it's gonna happen as long as you believe it. Forget who else don't see it. Don't be mad at them for not seeing it. God didn't give them the dream. He gave it to you. And as long as you hold tight onto it, as long as you grip that thing like your whole life depends on it, you will see it come to pass. So, yeah, my fellow alchemists out there, take what you can get out of your life and make it great. Make it great. Turn these lemons into lemon drops. Forget lemonade. Turn it into a lemon drop. Turn it into a lemon margarita. Turn it into whatever you like to drink that is lemon based. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can do this. We can do this. So yeah, guys, that is episode 5 of Motor Vehicle Perspectives, MVP. Thank y'all so much for tuning in this week. I really, really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for just supporting me, spreading love, light. Like I said, my heart is filled with gratitude that I'm able to, you know, share what I have in my mind, and it actually like be, you know, like coming in a positive return to me. People, you know, supporting me, posting me, commenting. I just, like I said, I'm overwhelmed with joy. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Shout out to all my fellow alchemists out there, y'all. Hey, have a great rest of your week. You know what I'm saying? Get you some rest. I know I need to give me some rest. Get you some rest. Continue to be as great as you can be. Make every day the best day it could be for you. And every day ain't gonna look the same. Every day's not gonna be the best, the same kind of the best. But as long as you feel like you did something great in that day, you did something that you didn't do yesterday, you're a mission accomplished for that day. But yeah, guys, until next week, peace.